Fantastic. Right, well, let's dive in, shall we? I've got a lovely practice. I'm revisiting some what I'd call the old classics. If you haven't done the mindful self-compassion training yet, um, there's these wonderful opportunities in the first week to really get in touch with your connectedness, actually connecting with yourself. Because sometimes we sort of disconnect because we're so high up in our head and there's lots of noise, blah, 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 and all the criticism, blah, blah, blah. And so what we do is we have these opportunities with our breath, with touch, with kind words to come inside. And that's what we're going to be doing today, because last week there were some tough moments, I must admit. And one of the most dramatic, I would probably describe it as, shifts for me was my first week of the MSc training, and I learnt this practice. And so we're going to be looking at the power of touch. Now, Matt's got having a cuddle with his little doggy, and that is the best, I think, connection with this wonderful opportunity for soothing touch. So we're going to offer this to ourselves. Now, what I love particularly about this practice is that it's portable. A lot of mindful self-compassion practices are portable, but this one is really great. So something as simple as holding your own hand. You can be in a stressful situation. Maybe you're visiting someone that's unwell. Maybe you're about to go for a job interview and you're nervous. You can literally offer, this was so profound for me. And it may awaken a part of you, like it did me, of the ability to receive kindness. It may not be as dramatic. It really did move me. I was quite tearful for many practices for this. But for the first time ever, I really experienced receiving kindness and love towards myself, from myself. And this changed everything. It was like it broke away a wall, an unseen wall, that I couldn't be kind to myself because my inner critic was so harsh and so loud. And so touch for me is very, very powerful. Now, you've seen many people, they place their hands over their hearts. They make that connection with their bodies. Now, this may feel really lovely to you, or it may not really sort of feel particularly anything. Some people really love to give themselves a hug. I quite like that one sometimes when I'm having a bit of a wobble. Stroking down the arms has been proven scientifically to calm. All of these practices, all of these different soothing touch methods will soothe and calm your nervous system. But this one in particular can really, really help. I'm a lover of stroking the back of my hand. That's my one. And the beauty of this, a lot of these gestures of kindness, is that no one would even notice. So you can do them in public and people wouldn't think anything of it. Now, Dharma's experimenting with stroking the face or holding your own face. We're going to go through a few, but you may have one already, but this one, this definitely softens me, brings me into more of a childlike innocence of, oh yes, I'm okay. There's a sweetness here for me with this particular gesture. And some people really like to just hold their tummies or have little circular motions on their tummies. And that really grounds them and helps them feel connected and soothes them. So this is what we will be practicing today. You may already have a particular soothing touch place that you like. But whatever it is, know that this physical touch is a basic human response. It provides comfort. It helps activate the parasympathetic nervous system, helps you feel safe, grounded, soothed, calm. So this is a way for us to care for ourselves with a gesture of kindness, with a supportive physical touch. And this touch may be really firm. Sometimes we need, to hold our own hands firmly or give ourselves a big squeeze. Sometimes it can be a very, very light touch on the heart or stroking the face. So we'll gentle our way in. Know that whatever your gesture is, you can go to it straight away. You don't need to follow my guidance, or you can experiment, especially if you're new. It's quite nice to see, how does my body respond to each of these places? And then we'll gently rest and drop in and enjoy this comfort. All right. So closing the eyes when you feel ready. Giving yourself what you need. I'll just have a sip of water. And noticing what your body needs, as your body's going to be your number one connector today, your communicator. My body always enjoys some deep, relaxing breaths to begin with. So you may need to readjust your cushion, your bottom, your position, and know that you can do this throughout your practice. If distraction happens, just simply respond to your body lovingly and change positions if that feels kinder and more comforting. And simply soften now. Let the breath do what the breath does. And bring your awareness inside, feeling the body connecting with whatever you're resting on. Maybe your feet are on the floor, your bottom's on the chair. Just allowing yourself to settle now. Notice where your hands are. They may already be resting on your heart as your natural starting point for your practice. They may simply be resting on your lap. Welcoming your body, welcoming this sensation of touch. Recognizing you have the power to support and soothe yourself. And so gently, in a friendly manner, set your intention to receive different gestures of kindness through touch. And let's start by placing your hands over your heart. inclining warmly and gently toward yourself as you would a dear friend, with kindness and compassion. And feel the gentle pressure of your hands connecting with your heart. You may feel your heart beating. You may like to make gentle circular motions around the heart and really offer yourself this soothing movement, soothing touch. And then allowing the hands to move across to the shoulders, giving yourself a gentle squeeze, offering a warm, friendly hug to yourself, and noticing what this feels like. It's not that one is better than the other. We're simply exploring how you respond, how you receive comfort through these gestures. And then gently stroking down the arms, noticing how this feels. You can go as slowly and as gently as you like, offering this really tender gesture of kindness to yourself. When you're ready, just allow the arms to soften and rest on the tummy. Again, applying gentle pressure, maybe creating some soothing circles on your tummy, keeping your loving, kind intention in your mind, letting it travel into your body. Then resting your hands in your lap. You may like to just cup your hands together or hold your hands in a way that feels really comforting to you. You may like to offer yourself a gentle squeeze. I used to squeeze my children's hands when they were little. We used to call them love squeezes. You can give yourself a love squeeze. Just notice how each gesture feels for you. Keeping an open mind, being curious like a child. Without judgment, just noticing. How does this feel for me? And then gently lifting one hand and stroking the back of the other hand as lightly and as tenderly as you can. And when you're ready, if you'd like to, you can experiment stroking your cheeks with the back of your hand. Just noticing how this feels and what loving intention you're receiving from this gesture. And then you can rest your hands around your cheeks, allowing your whole head to feel supported, cupped in your hands. Notice what this feels like. Remember to let the breath keep moving. Another layer of soothing. And then when you're ready, take a moment and reflect on your experiences with each gesture and choose the gesture that sort of felt good, felt supportive and soothing the most. It may not have been what you expected, so simply stay open. And then placing your hands in that gesture, returning to the one that felt really nice. And if many of them felt good, then simply choosing one for now. It may be a place on your body that I haven't explored. Maybe holding your neck or stroking your forehead. Whatever you choose is just right. Savor really savor this gesture. This soothing, supportive gesture of kindness offered from your body, through your body, to your body. Sending the signal of, I love you. I want you to be happy. I care deeply about you. You matter to me. And there may be a loving, kind phrase that arises from your sweet intentions to soothe and support yourself. Perhaps a simple phrase like, I've got you. You're safe. I'm here for you. Taking your time, savoring this soothing touch, and receiving your kind, loving intentions. Keep breathing deeply. and receiving. And if any distraction arises, if the mind wanders, if any resistance shows up, then return to your soothing touch. Gently offer compassion and kindness through the gesture that feels good for you. Receiving the tenderness, the loving, supportive touch, the sense of soothing. One gentle gesture at a time. And returning to the breath, the gentle, soothing movement of the breath. If you need to at any time. Noticing that you are both the giver and the receiver of this love. precious, kind, compassionate gestures of affection and support. And as you continue to give yourself what you need, I'll share a little poem for you about the power of touch. When storms arise inside your chest and weary thoughts won't let you rest, just place your hand with gentle grace, a loving gesture you now embrace. Like mother's arms or softest shawl, this touch can catch you when you fall. A signal sent from you to you. I'm here. I care. I'll see this through. It doesn't shout, it doesn't strive, but whispers, you are safe to thrive. A flame that flickers through the grey to light your kindest self today. Two hands can hold the weight you bear, like dearest friend who's always there. No need for words, no need for proof. This touch becomes your inner truth. It's not a fix, but firm and kind, an anchor for the heart and mind. Instinctive, pure, a guiding star, a touch that tells you where you are. So when the world feels much too much, return again to soothing touch. A gesture small yet full of might, your own sweet hand, a guiding light. And so as we begin to draw our beautiful, tender practice to a close, you may like to enjoy a really deep, loving breath. Maybe wrap your arms around yourself as one final gesture of love and friendship. Thanking your body for this extraordinary, powerful skill, this amazing tool, this exceptional mechanism to help soothe and support you whenever you need it. And so when you're ready, have a lovely stretch. Always makes me yawn. Don't know why. A wiggle, a smile and a jiggle. Softly opening your eyes when you're ready. Noticing how you're feeling, having offered yourself all this affection and tenderness today.